So we're going to have a start at question 1, suggested time 10 minutes. I won't be spending the full 2 hours going through these questions. I'll gallop through and hopefully give you a flavour of the way it works. So program simulates the roll of a dice, open file Q01. And if you look down, save the amended as Q01 finished. So this is a standard approach that we use. I've got my desktop set up here so that on the right hand side I've got my IDE of choice, which is just a simple text editor in my case. It could be a much more powerful IDE that you could choose to use. Let's get a look at file Q01. So I'll go to the students data file area. Here they are. I'm going to open it. So here's question 01. I'm going to straight away do save as, and in the same place as the original is, I'm going to put my finished. Now, because this is a IDE, I can actually run this program. Bear with me while I pull it over. And of course, I immediately, by looking at the debug error messages on my IDE, I find that there's a syntax error on import. So that would point me back to, let's have a good look at here. So import the random library. So now I can run and see what effect that has had. And so I've now got a syntax error here, unexpected indent equals random. Yes, that does look weird, doesn't it? Create one variable, create one constant. So I'm going to do a variable. I'm going to call it roll and set it to 0. And then I'm going to set a constant. Now constants are mentioned in the spec and in the good programming practices and in the PLS, and we're going to try to adopt a convention that if you're going to use a constant in a program, you can use the all uppercase naming convention. So what's next? Assign the result of a library call to a variable. So I've got roll is set up as a variable, and I want here to run roll so that it's going to do the random and pull in sides. If the final thing, display a message and the contents of the variable on the screen. So we're going to go print you have rolled roll. So let's try that. And this is exactly the process that we would expect a student to go through. You have rolled 5. Happy with that. Run it again. You have rolled 6. So I think I've finished question 1. Let's have a look at the mark scheme. So I've just scrolled down in the document to find the mark scheme for question 1. If you scroll past it, there's actually a example of it as well. And you can see in here that marks, you'd get 1 for importing random, roll would be 1, sides 1, 6, 1, roll equals random would give you 1 mark, print string and roll 1 mark. So This is an answer that would have represented the full 7 marks.